So hello, Dan. I'm
Good to know.
happy to meet with you again. And now we meet for a small interview to talk about COMPOT and also like just to start with it, I just want to ask you to introduce yourself and also just share with us like what did motivate you to start composting indoor.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. My name is Dan, and I always had a strong connection to nature and lived also when I was smaller in a very green and nature-rich place. But then at some point, the city was calling me, so I moved there, and I feel like I lost the connection to nature for a while. And at some point, I rediscovered it. So since then, I'm trying to find also ways to be connected to the nature inside the city. Probably at some point, it will pull me back into the forest, but now it's still the city. So I was looking for ways to do that, and yeah, I think composting is really nice there. And yeah, I think it was more a coincidence that we stumbled on the website, the composting, and yeah, since then it's like a really nice routine or even a ceremony to connect to nature again.
And you compost indoor with a COMPOT composter. And do you have anything special like that you like in it, or generally what would you
Yeah,
what would
I
you
really
say like about indoor composting?
yeah, it's my first indoor composter. Before at my parents' place, we had the outdoor composting, so I was curious how it will be, how it will work, and actually with 4 layers of the things, and yeah, it's really working nicely. And I like how it looks, also how it smells, and how it lives. It feels like a small living being, and to see every day the plants growing there or the mushrooms, how it decays, and sometimes plants are sprouting some paprikas or I don't know what it is. Yeah, but I must say it fills up very fast because I eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits. So I try to cut them really small, and yeah, it's a nice routine somehow. And it's also fascinating to see how the compost then shrinks again and to move them to different layers. Yeah, it's like having a small living soil pet or something.
A small ecosystem in
Small
your apartment.
ecosystem inside. And so I give also to my houseplants every now and then and sprinkle some earth on them. And yeah, they look really healthy. And I think it connected me more to my houseplants. And yeah, it's a nice routine. Mm. Yeah, I'm enjoying the routine of composting, really, I must say.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I was also really love to see the life and death and connect in this way with the cycle. So I share like this view with you. And also what do you do with the compost? You give to your plants, but
Yes, I
also
give
you
to my
mentioned,
but there's a lot actually, and I don't have a garden, so I try to bring it to a community garden sometimes because yeah, my plants cannot eat all the compost. Or sometimes I give it to friends also. Like I bring it in a small box some compost because I have some friends who don't have access to compost or something, but they have all house plants and they are happy to give to their plants also. So in some way, it enables me to connect to my community, my friends, and to even give them something. Or sometimes I bring it in the forest and sprinkle it there, and it's like giving back to the nature somehow, or yeah, becoming part of the cycle again in some sense. And that practice I really like, and the feeling that the things I consume, they are not going into the trash, but they are actually yeah, back out there and giving life to something else.
great. That's a beautiful like way of like to give back to people and planet also like your compost. Also here some composters are also like doing exchange with their like made compost, because a lot of people are asking who didn't start like composting, and they live in the city. So what do you do with the compost? So there is like a lot of kind of ways that you can use it.
It's a lot, right? What do you do with your compost? Are you also giving it to some gardens, or is it?
Yes, I have more plants, and like, so that's getting away like most of my compost. But in these times, I have like more because it's like getting faster the composting. So I give away for garden and for some community bar also, that there is a lot of plants. But also I exchange with the compost. But I do from it also like paint, and because it has like a nice brown color. But also I grow like microgreens on it, and then I eat the microgreens, and then I can like compost the leftover. And yeah, and I do like these compost compost bowls also with seeds, and then you can spread that one, and put them flowers in it or other like seeds, and then you can, I don't know, green your surrounding. But mostly I was giving like these ones for friends, so I was gifting, but maybe in this compost bowl like more of them. So yeah, I can I can get rid of the
So many
compost.
ways.
Yeah, and I think it's the thing also that you find like the connection in your neighborhood, like maybe yeah, you have more, yeah, more ways like to connect with your friends in this way that you give them. But like here I'm mostly like putting online, and then there is coming like friends who, or like new friends who are coming to me and pick up the compost, or I'm leaving to this bar. So it's a way to connect with new people. So in a way, so I think it's fun, and both of us are enjoying like this way of connecting with nature. So it's great. And we made a webinar together also, and we will speak about that one also, no?